Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well. First of all, I just want to say a huge sorry for anyone who was waiting for me to post my Oscars videos yesterday. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do so because I was suffering from a horrible, debilitating migraine. Oh my goodness, I had so many plans yesterday. I was like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, I'm going to edit all my videos, get them up. And then I woke up in the morning just in pain. Suffering just like this ocular migraine just right here. So instead I just lay in bed in darkness pretty much the whole day because that's all that I could feasibly do. So sorry about that, but thankfully I've woken up feeling much better today, so I will be able to hopefully film all of the videos I wanted to yesterday and post them up for you guys by the end of the day. I still need to keep things a bit dim with the lights and everything, but I'm really excited because we are going to be diving into the Oscars in the follow-up video. But first of all, I'm finally going to get a chance to look at the first full trailer of The Little Mermaid. Guys, I know that some of you have been waiting for me to react to this. I have not watched it yet because yesterday I was, sleeping in darkness. I didn't actually get a chance to see anything on my phone. So it hasn't been spoiled for me yet, guys. Like, this is gonna be a fresh reaction and I'm excited and nervous. Oh God, am I nervous? I want this film to do well because it's Halle Bailey, because it's a black Little Mermaid. Like, so much is going against it. I want it to just succeed, but I'm a little bit nervous considering some of the promotional materials that we have gotten as of yet. So I really need to take a look at this trailer. We're not going to waste any more time. Actually, before we dive into it, if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and make sure you turn on your notifications so that you can be told when I upload next. Following this video, I'm going to be doing my reaction to the Oscars, so you can stay tuned for that later on. But without further ado, it's time to pop on the massive headphones and dive into the first official trailer of The Little Mermaid. Okay, so I've got my headphones on. Let me scooch over here so that you guys can see the trailer. And let me turn up the brightness. Guys, from what I've seen, this film is looking dark. Please don't tell me this film is like pitch black. That will piss me off. Okay, but anyways, it's time. It's time. Brightness on. Let's go. It's dark. I really do not like the darkness. But yeah, it's happening at night. Okay, there's a shipwreck. Prince Eric is in the water. He's sinking to the bottom. Can't see. I don't know why these films are so dark. I don't want Little Mermaid dark and gritty version. That's not what I want. Anyway. There he is. In the light. They look like, what, conquistadors? Oh my God, there she is! I love the look of her tail.
You went to the above world.
A man was drowning. I had to save him.
This obsession
I don't know about these underwater effects.
Is
that Javier Bardem? I don't know about these underwater effects. Sometimes they look great, sometimes they look a bit off. Rob Marshall. Not exactly James Cameron, is he? If James Cameron had directed this, it would be incredible. There's Ursula.
That's what I live for.
I like the glow in the dark tentacles. It's very dark. Oh, iconic!
Something about you seems different.
I wish her hair was redder. We'll talk about it in a second.
She got legs, you idiot.
No. I just saw Sebastian. Oh, that looks stunning. That's more like it. Yeah, with the pink. Yes. Yeah, that's what I want. Watch this be the best part of the film and the rest is like dark and gritty Little Mermaid. She looks beautiful. That's beautiful. And her voice. Oh.
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
Yeah.
That doesn't make us enemies.
May 2023. No one is ready. Okay, I have my thoughts. Let me take off my headphones. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we just saw the first full trailer for the Little Mermaid live action movie, and I have some thoughts. I have some thoughts. Here's the thing, right? First of all, don't be deterred by my dampened mood because I still have a bit of a headache, so keep that in mind. But I am really excited to see this film. I think it looks best when it's like technicolor, when the beauty of the sea is really celebrated, when they don't try to dim down that beauty and desaturate it and turn it into this dark and gritty Nolan-esque movie. Like, we don't need Nolan to do a Little Mermaid live action remake. Like, we don't need we don't need that. Just give us the magic, give us the shine, the sparkle, the shimmering scales, the beautiful mermaid tails. Like that's what we want. We want Disney to just like throw magic at the screen. Otherwise, what's the point? And then when it comes to the sort of technology, you know, the underwater technology, I think it looks really good. Again, when they're embracing the technicolor aspect of it, when they're giving us this beautiful, you know, blues and pinks and purples and teals, that's when it looks the best. When it's like desaturated and dark and grubby, it looks, well, desaturated, dark and grubby. Like, that's how it looks, okay? And that's not what I want from my live action remake. I simply do not. Like, I think a perfect example of a beautiful live action remake with that kind of technicolor aesthetic was Cinderella, the 2015 live action remake, which just had gorgeous, rich, vibrant colors. That to me is how you do a live action remake. And I believe it was directed by who? Was it Kenneth Branagh? Who directed the live action Cinderella? I think it was Kenneth Branagh. That's wild. Anyways, but that is how you do it. Like, that's how you throw up sparkle and shine and magic in a Disney live action remake. Whenever they try to go down the desaturated route, it always ends up feeling really weird, really strange. And so I hope that we don't spend a lot of time in that space in this movie. But when it comes to the characters, I think Prince Eric is, you know, there. The actor isn't really showing me why he was picked out of like millions of people around the world. You know what I mean? He's not giving Aladdin, that's for sure. He's not giving Mina Masood, okay? But he's there, he's cute, he's fine. Then you have Javier Bardem portraying Ariel's dad, Triton, and he's also doing a job, he's doing a thing. I think he was in one of the Pirates movies, so he's not too unfamiliar with Disney exploring the underwater realms. But I do think that the CGI for his beard was looking a little bit, it was just looking a bit off, you know. Sometimes the CG was really good, but when it comes to melding the real with the fake, there's that kind of disconnect sometimes, and the movement of the water is a bit off. And also, you know, it feels like they're shooting, is it dry for wet or whatever the direction is, where they're talking underneath the water, but there's no like bubbles or any sign that they're underwater. So it just looks like they're talking with like a blue backdrop and like floating in the air a little bit. I don't know. Underwater stuff is hard, okay? Aquaman tried it. Black Panther tried it. And then, of course, you had Avatar, The Way of Water, which succeeded like the best. So this is going to come shy of that just a little bit. But honestly, I have to see the final product to see if I will be fully immersed in that world, despite the fact that there are a few issues here and there with the CG. And then, of course, you have Ariel as portrayed by Halle Bailey. I think she looks stunning. She's so beautiful. She has an incredible voice. But if I was to nitpick a few designs here and there, first of all, I don't love the bra design. There's something about it that I know that they couldn't go for the skimpy bra shells situation, but there's something about it that seems a bit too long. So I don't know. Do with that what you will. I wouldn't have minded a nice little like tank top, like with a little strap with like shell straps. Like you could have redesigned the top to make it a little bit more modest, but what they've gone for here is just not my favorite. And I also don't love her hair color. Listen, I know there are a bunch of people being like, Ariel can't be black because she's supposed to be a redhead. She's a mermaid. She's a mermaid. It doesn't matter, okay? And you know, in light of that, she could have absolutely had red hair. I think she should have gone for the Rihanna red. Hear me out, hear me out. I think she should have gone for Rihanna's Loud era red. Like, just go for it. Truly, like, just go for it with her lovely locks, like her long locks of like maybe a slightly darker red hair. Like, truly committing to that 2012 Rihanna look. I think that would have been like really strong and really eye-catching, and also would have made great kind of costumes for cosplay and stuff like that. So I personally think they should have gone for the red hair, but they decided to have this like more natural kind of auburn look to the hair, which I think blends a bit too seamlessly into her skin tone. I would have liked a bit more contrast between her hair and her skin. And finally, the biggest shock of my life came from the animals. Sebastian is a crab. Sebastian is a literal crab. Man, I don't know what they would have done. Like, this is the same studio that gave us the live action Lion King with just like real animals, just a National Geographic documentary. So I don't know what they could have done, but that's not my Sebastian. It's just too photorealistic. It looks weird. Like, he doesn't have any character or personality. It's weird. It doesn't work. But that's it from me, guys. Now that I told you guys my reaction and my thoughts to the first Little Mermaid trailer, it's time for you guys to let me know what you thought of this trailer down in the comments below. I know this was a very hyped up trailer, and they had the audacity to even drop it in the middle of the Oscars. So I do think the hype was real. I am really looking forward to seeing the film. It's just that I have some qualms. I have some questions and qualms for Rob Marshall. I don't know if all of the decisions that he's made are my favorite, but we shall see. Okay, we shall see when the film hits cinemas in May. But until then, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.